Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, bro. Let me tell you why I think that was an orchestrated plan by Drake. So Drake's been making like records, especially on the Scorpion album and other albums, referencing that he's been running this decade. And he's been carrying the culture and how his pen has been writing some of these people's songs. So if you ever need a hit, you can sign him a check and things of that nature, right? Now him and Kendrick have always been cool technically. So way back in the days, whenever Kendrick Lamar was first coming out, Kendrick Lamar got on a track with Drake. It was actually on the Take Care album. Not sure if you remember that. It's actually one of my favorite Drake albums. That was definitely a time for me. Very, very interesting time, right? So think of it this way. If truly Kendrick Lamar doesn't like Drake, wouldn't that be like a snake thing to do? Sorry. Wouldn't that be a snake thing to do? Over time, just build this grudge against a person that helped you out with the hit. He even took him on tour with him as well. Kendrick Lamar was on tour with him. When Drake went at Meek Mill, it was back to back, right? And back to back was one of those hits that was well calculated. So you'd either say A, that he was always gonna put out a track dissing Meek Mill, or maybe he just wrote something that was clever and was like, oh, it would be cool because Meek Mill versus me, and back to back how the Toronto Blue Jays or whatever it is. I'm not hip to baseball. Went against them back to back, won the whatever. I don't know the whole series, but like it's a thing, right? Back to back had a whole series behind it, to where you're like, oh, that makes sense. So he put out one, right? Charged Up, I'm ready to go. And Charged Up was all right. It wasn't bad. It was kind of mediocre in my opinion. But back to back was a hit, a smasher, and it was well calculated. So how come he wasn't so calculated with a beef that he's seen coming if they were so open and public about their beef, right? It's kind of weird. I heard the Drake diss songs that he came out with. It was great. Kendrick Lamar had a moment, and did his thing. Had a really good song. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know for a fact that it's not just a random beef. I think that when you're at the top so long, because you gotta think, when he first came in, he had a lot of competition with so many different artists, and then the culture kind of got lazy, and then he just been dominating ever since. So don't you think it's no fun to be at the top? And you know what I mean? Like all these fans expect things from you. Like he could disappear right now, and we have enough music to not care that he's gone. We have so much music that's like, you know what? I'll listen to all your old stuff. Because he went so far forward that a lot of people are looking at his older music like, I kind of like this better. I think so, man. I think that's the thing, man. I think he may have talked to Kendrick Lamar and said, hey, man, I'm gonna need you to diss me. I'm gonna let you win. Like, as in, like, I'm not gonna put up a fight. I'm not saying he's gonna let you win like he's a better artist. I'm just saying that he's not gonna put up a real fight like he did with Back to Back when he had something to prove. Versus a freestyler who was freestyling his stuff and was supposed to be the guy with verses and bars, right? That's Meek Mill. He did battles all his entire early career. There's a video of them with the dusty braids and stuff. Come on now. I think he just got tired of being at the top. And if you listen to his catalog, he kind of like says it out loud. Like, I'm at the top like I'm stuck. You know, like, in bars like that. It's interesting. Very interesting. And if we're talking about Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, I'm going to tell you this right now. Drake is 2 times the artist of the century that Kendrick Lamar could ever be. Even though Kendrick Lamar is technically better. Like, as in, like, better bar-wise, right? But he's not better song-wise. Drake can put up a fight with song to song, back to back to back to back to back. Kendrick Lamar can only go so far. He has not been active. Kendrick Lamar has had a moment. Boop. Little small moment in time. Drake has had a full-blown career. Like, when you start talking top 20, and what I mean is all time of every rapper that's ever existed, top 20, he's going to be in that top 20. I promise you that. He's going to be in that top 20 for sure. Now, some people might argue that he'd be in the top 10. For me, I feel like he'd be in the top 15 for sure. Of elite MCs, storytellers, song makers, pop singers, whatever you want to go to. Drake's got so many left to right, up and down hits that you like. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about all time, all the way back to early 90s rap, all the way till today. Drake is as important to hip hop as anybody else. And what's crazy is he's got put in by somebody who's been doing this for a really long time as well. Someone with their ear to the streets, Lil Wayne. Someone else that's already a solid, elite MC. At one time, they're like, oh, like people used to make fun of him saying that he wasn't he wasn't like hip hop type stuff. Like back then, they would put Lil Wayne in the section with Nelly. I don't know why. I have no idea. Now, bro, there ain't no way you're gonna sit here and look at me and tell me that Lil Wayne sucks. Lil Wayne's fire. Fire, bro. Fire. And it's been so long, I don't even know, I can't even name a recent song that's been trash. He's that fire. He's been doing it for so long that he's that good. And when you get to that point, it's like the pinnacle of hip hop, that you get to that point where you're just like, it's really hard for you to like, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard for you to be like, topping yourself every time. That's where Eminem came. Eminem was kind of at that point where he was constantly having to reinvent himself and keep doing things over and over and over, to that point where it's like, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna have to just keep going, because everyone's judging your hits off the last hit. Whatever you just did last is what they're judging your whole career on nowadays. So let me tell you this. Kendrick Lamar with one great song, didn't even follow up with an album. Mediocre. Mediocre at best. Did he beat Drake in a battle? Of course he did. Because we rocked with that song as hard as we rocked with Back to Back when Drake did it to Meek Mill. But did Drake put up a heavy fight like he was really going in? No. I feel like he went in on some parts, because I listened to every diss track, and there was a couple of them were like, dang, I like this. Okay, all right. But none of them were bangers. None of them were like, dang, bro. Why? Like, how come we're not talking about, there's nothing. There are some good ones, but bangers? No, definitely no bangers. And that's why I say he's actually lost the battle to Kendrick Lamar. But as far as the war, Kendrick Lamar could never win the war with Drake. Drake has way too many hits. If we did a versus right now, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, for one, it'd be a lot of people tuned in. But for two, you would have so many hits by Drake that it would do a full 360 around Kendrick Lamar and then lap him once again. Drake is so far ahead of Kendrick Lamar that it's not even funny. Like, I don't even know why we'd even be in the conversation to say that Kendrick Lamar is in any breath or sense on a Drake level whatsoever. As in song-wise, as in hits, as in career longevity, as in everything. If you think about it, Drake put him on his song on Take Care. Good City, good, was it Good Kid, Mad City, or whatever it's called? I don't know, whatever it's called. That album, his most iconic album. I mean, there's definitely some good ass albums, but I'm just saying his most iconic album that people will run back and say, oh, you Kendrick Lamar, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he's never had hits. I'm just saying, compared to Drake, bro, it's uncomparable. It's literally apples to oranges. It's literally apples to oranges. They're both fruit, but they're incomparable. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're two different leagues. You got him doing what he does, and you got Drake doing what he does. And in no sense do they ever cross paths with their type of music going back to back with each other. That's why I don't understand how you could even think that that's, because, you know, there's some people out there that are literally trying to say that this is how it is, and how Drake is this and Drake is that and yada yada yada, and he could never mess with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar could never with Drake, bro. Straight up, bro. All right, or as the UK would say, brava. You know what I'm saying? You could never, just could never, bro. And that's coming from a person who's not even a supreme Drake fan like that. I like Drake. I like his albums and stuff, but I'm not going to listen to every album and be like, oh, okay, cool. That Honestly Nevermind album, I didn't like it. I don't care who you are. I didn't like it. That's just not my cup of tea. Bro, I'm still stuck on Views. I'm still stuck on If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. I'm still stuck on Take Care. I'm still stuck on, you know what I mean? I'm still stuck on so many of them. I'm still stuck on For the Dogs. Honestly, Nevermind was like, I don't know who that was for, but it wasn't for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, and now, real quick, name down below, name your favorite Kendrick Lamar song. Because I know there's going to be a lot of Kendrick Lamar people who may or may not see this video and have something to say. Which is fine. You can say whatever you want, but it doesn't make it correct. You can say, when you look at numbers, if we were to put streams side by side, Kendrick Lamar is not on a Drake level. Actually, you know what? Since I'm editing this video, we're going to put those numbers right here. Okay? Spotify. Just the Spotify numbers. That's all we need. Just the Spotify numbers right there. Yeah. Read it and weep. Drake. Kendrick Lamar. Is he a dope rapper? Yes, of course he is, bro. He's got it going on. He is definitely a solid MC. But is he on, would you say that Kendrick Lamar has a career longevity of a Lil Wayne right now? No. Is he better than Lil Wayne in career song-wise? Impact on the culture? Anything? Like, no. Bro, you cannot tell me that Kendrick Lamar has more effect on the culture than Drake, Lil Wayne, anyone else named inside of that breath. Jay-Z, all of it, anybody you can name. Kendrick Lamar, if you just want to go as he's a lyricist. Okay, yeah, I mean, of course, I would definitely put him in the top 10 for sure. Of lyricists of all time, hell yeah, I would put him in the top 10 for sure. Songmaker, you ain't got it. You ain't got what a lot of these other dudes was doing. Like, how many hits do you got? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can almost name Kendrick's whole career on your two hands. Almost. Drake, you need your hands, your feet, a couple other people's. You know what I'm saying? You'd need. Bro, get your head into the music and listen to it one more time. Listen to it one more time. That's why he had to bring the culture. That's why Kendrick Lamar had to pull on the culture to even have a Not Like Us. To say that Drake is not like us. You're not like us. You're not of the black culture. Basically. That's basically what he's saying. That's basically what I dealt with my entire life of I'm too black to be white, but I'm too white to be black. My entire life, okay? So I guess I'm not like us either. And people like me ain't like us either. Because you know what's so funny? I've seen some really light-skinned dudes talking real black, as you would say. You know what I mean? They talk real crazy like that, you know, which is fine. It's okay. But we're all black. You know what I'm saying? We're all there. So like for you to like come at it like that, and that's the culture you want to represent, saying the division between dark skin and light skin, that division's been there for so long. Because secretly, the darks want to be lighter, and the lighter want to be darks. Just how it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I said it, and I meant it. Stand behind that words, bro. Whatever you want to do about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you had to pull on the culture, which is okay. Whatever. You want to do what you do. It's a battle. It is what it is. But you had to pull on the culture to really have a hit. Like a real hit when it came down to it. Is it bigger than Back to Back? I would definitely say it's definitely on the same level of it. I don't know if it's bigger. I'd have to check the numbers on that one. I don't know. I mean, did he win a Grammy? Or did he get nominated for a Grammy yet? I'm not sure. We'll wait on that. Because I'm not sure how they do the nominations and stuff, and how long it takes for them to nominate you or not nominate you. But if he got nominated, then okay, it's on the same level, because Back to Back got nominated for a Grammy. Just letting you know, got nominated for a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now. I know people are gonna want to say something. Leave it in the comments right now, bro. Leave it in the comments. I'm sure bro is yapping. I'm spitting facts right now, bro. These are facts. Facts, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways. Thank you so much for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you guys. You're amazing. Like the video, bro. Just like the video. Just like it and subscribe, okay? Like and subscribe. 2 requirements, bro. Peace.